Well, good morning there, fine people. We are at a sea day, our final day on this leg of the cruise, and then we'll have to get off and get back on tomorrow. But anyway, we went down, got some real nice coffee, and we're sitting in the Havana Daydreaming bar. Nice quiet spot. Gonna look over the bill, make sure it looks good so far. Got a decent day planned. Little lady's gonna do the sea glass. I'm gonna do the wine tasting. We're gonna play bingo here about noon. Already got our cards, so pretty action-packed day here on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. We'll check back in with you here in a little bit. All right, well, standing outside the Islander dining room waiting for them to open up so we can do our wine tasting. We went and played some bingo and didn't win anything. Got close a couple times, but that was it. Little lady went down to do the sea glass excursion, making some picture out of sea glass or something. So we'll check in with you when we get in there, taste a little wine, see what it's about.
So anyway, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for the short wine tasting. It will be a very short, but a little bit interesting, where you can really enjoy some of the wines coming from the Michel family, Saint Michel. These wines are from the Washington, which is from the Colombian Valley. All the wines, start from the champagne till all the red wines. It's come from the one winery. In 1960s, there was they was doing a lot of research on this wine because they came to know the temperature of the Washington is same like from other country. That's called a change in the latitude. Like the
Attention all crew, Code Alpha, Deck 10, Local Bar. Code Alpha, Deck 10, Local Bar.
So when I will talk, I am not much expert, you know. I am same like you. So today you will teach me what you feel. I'm not going to use any big words or something where we will say yes, yes, and you will drink. No, I need your experience. How about that? Okay, what you will find on your palate, you share with me. That's a real wine tasting. You know, if you go with the wine sommelier who had a lot of experience and he will keep on talking, you take a seat, you don't find him. That doesn't make any sense, right? So now today you will tell me what you find because I'm not going to drink anything. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Bonds, not James Bond, just Bonds, and I'm the assistant restaurant manager on this beautiful island, along with my partner Ismail and Joy. So together we will be doing today a beautiful wine tasting. So as I told you, all the wines coming from the one winery, that's from the Washington, Colombian people, Cascade Mountain, or you can see. So the first we start with the champagne. Before we start with champagne, anybody can explain me why we drink champagne? Who is that guy? Cockroach. Kill him. Kill him. So, can anybody tell me why we drink champagne?
Celery.
Celebrate.
Celebrate.
Celebrate. Anybody?
For the bubbles.
I like something else?
Does it taste good?
Yes, good. You know, it's my experience. Why we drink champagne? I know it's for a celebrations or something because it's have a bubbles. If he doesn't have bubbles, we don't use champagne, right? From my experience, why we use champagne? To open the palate. To open their palate. Because this champagne, this wine, have a bubbles, which vibrate your palate. And your mouth become watery. You are ready to consume a lot of stuff. Any wine, the wine which is produced in the Champagne region of France, that's known as champagne. Just to let you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, just pick up the glass and take it so. And then we start with the cheese. The provolone cheese. This is the box cheese. This cheese you dip in the marmalade. You can see the sauce, yeah? Yeah, so, yeah, it will be a little funny, but you need to do that one, dip it and have it. Go slowly by slowly. This one you will not find any sugar. With the balancing of the grapes, the temperature, like you know, they had a warm days and the cool nights. It's helped the rip the fruit very good. You know, because of the mountains, all the minerals they come to the bed in the winery. and it's create one of the best grapes to create this erotica. And they use only one Riesling grapes to create this one. And they don't have any kind of like, skin, like, in Europe it's very famous like a grappa and different kind of stuff. But no, this one is amazing, and it's balanced. You balance your palate also. You will not find any sugar. It will be like little bit off dry on your palate. Off dry on your palate.
Good.
You find a peach and the citrus after having the cheese. I just want to mention you one thing, a decade now, almost a decade. Just to let you know, I was the personal butler of Mr. Jimmy Carter. Yeah, 2014, sailing from Tampa with the Royal Caribbean Company, the ship called Rhapsody of the Seas. 7 of them, but at 90 security. I was very proud. I call up my friends and see what I am right now. I'm serving the President of the United States. And I'm very proud of that one. End of the cruise, when he left, he gave me one thing. A pen, a black pen. It's written Jimmy Carter. I took it home. I had a frame with a nice American flag, and in the center, that pen is there. Still, it's my home. If anybody want to visit, you can come. But pay your ticket of your flight, okay? So it was a very proud moment, and then I came to know that his wife gone, and then he gone. Finally, good people, they come and they go. That's what happened. So this is a recycle. The earth is recycled. Nobody stays here. We came for shopping. When the shopping mall closes, we out from the mall. Yeah, that's all is there. So did you find difference between this Riesling and what Riesling you had before? Yeah, it's not. You are not consuming any sugar. It's a real fruits. It's a real fruits. So, ladies and gentlemen, after that one, we go with the Chardonnay. Saint Michel Chardonnay, Colombian Valley, 2023. When we say Chardonnay, it's very difficult to create the Chardonnay because Chardonnay need to have 3 to 4 grapes to make it okay. Yeah, it should be like real acidity. Like when you drink, it should be like hint you up, because always have a lot of strong stance. So we create this wine only with 1 grapes. Only with 1 grapes. That's a Chardonnay. So ladies and gentlemen, you smell it. You smell any diesel, any petrol, any gas? Okay, with the help of the cheese called
Cheddar. The
cheddar
yellow
cheese.
one in the middle.
Don't mix with the marmalade, just go with the cheddar. First you take a sip, what taste you find. And after having a sip, this wine become buttery. After the cheese, it will be a buttery. It's an apple pear. It's light oaky. So, anybody, when you start drinking in your life, which age?
I don't.
Which age? 15. That's good. Close to me. When you start drinking, when you become alcoholic. Simple as
It
that.
was when I met him.
Yeah. If anybody asks me, when I start drinking, I say in the age of 21. You say, why? I become alcoholic. You say, why? Because my girlfriend left me. So I become alcoholic. Everybody needs something, to be an alcoholic. Yeah, proud of that alcoholic. These wine have a long finish. This wine have a long finish, like my ex relationship. I'm telling you. So So how many burgers you have this cruise? Come on, you need to write, I had experience, I was in Royal Caribbean. I'm talking about decade ago. Then now, before they don't eat lobster, they abuse the lobster. The guests come on board. He said, Bones, I want to tell you something. Yes, sir, tell me. I booked this cruise only for lobster. I think in my mind, you're stupid then. For $35, you spend $700, $800. No, I booked this cruise only for lobster. Oh, yes. So make sure this evening I am going to have, that is like I kind of call it like a lobster night, I'm going to have 30 lobster. Must be joking, 30.
Oh, 30.
30 lobster. So that is not a use, that's an abuse of a lobster,
Right.
So now I think over there it's only one lobster, and then if you want a second one, they charge you again for that one. It was a big abuse for the lobsters. Sorry for that animal. You know?
30 lobster? I'd eat 30 pounds of crab legs.
I remember those days, the people was like crazy, and then they eat all the lobster, and next day everybody on medical GI. Yeah. That's why I say why we have this healthy crew here, healthy guests here, because there is no lobster. Simple as that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy these all whites. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. As American, you need to be very proud of the Washington. We have a lot of good wineries in America. Like we have from Napas. Napas are like, it's a totally different one, you can say. But now, especially this Washington with the Columbian Valley, and this is an amazing, I can say, and an affordable price, not a cheap price. I've been around the world, like I am here with the hospitality almost 20 years with the cruise lining, around Australia, New Zealand. You say name the countries, only one place left. If I get chance, Moon, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bottle in front of you. Can you please open and gargle your palate, because we are going to go with the red wines. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing important, like whenever you have a feast or you have celebration at home or you go to any class restaurants, always no method the wine is expensive or not expensive. Please decant that. Decant that. Aerate that. Because it's have a lot of gases inside. If you want to take experience, open the red wine and smell it. It hit your nose. Like otherwise somebody say the grapes fart. So that's all. You need to irritate the wine. If never do the red or white wines, the white wines are good to go. Good to go. Can anybody tell me one thing? Why we drink white wine chilled? You can drink room temperature. Can you just share with me? It's just sharing. Sharing is caring. Don't be shy. I don't charge you.
I think it tastes better.
It tastes better, but it's my experience. What I try, if you take a cube of ice, put it in a mouth, and then just roll it, and then your palate become, you don't find anything. But later on, when your temperature of your body comes back on your mouth, you have a temperature in your body. It's come back, you start feeling the things. That's what is my experience, the white wine, when you drink, you don't find straight anything. It takes seconds, 30 seconds, it depends upon your temperature, how it's fast. So that time you start enjoying the flavors, the grapes, the citrus, the acidity, all the stuff. That's my concern. So ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, now we go with one of the beautiful, that's called a Merlot. In early 90s, in 1990, they start producing the Merlot. And when we say the Merlot, it's ready to go. It's quick in the market because it doesn't take a long time for any kind of fermentations. They don't keep it for a long time in the barrels. When it's produced, maybe in a couple of months, it's good to go. The Merlot, when I say, it's called a young wine, because this Merlot we create with only one grapes. Normally, anywhere in the world you go, the Merlot has created by only one grapes. They don't use any different grapes to create it. Otherwise, it will become Cabernet or Bordeaux or you name it, different kind of wines. So, ladies and gentlemen, please swill it, swing it, take a sip with the cheese call. It's a smooth texture, rim, plum,
This is a Chardonnay, which I already knew, so but you're still
something different. With the cheese, you find different. Without cheese, you find different.
I like it.
I remember in Royal, if anybody been in the Royal before? Royal Caribbean?
Yes.
Yeah? There is a chef table, you know?
Yes.
The chef table. I've been the sommelier over there also. They have like a five different kind of champagne, the wines. And that concept is only to make the guests drunk. No, trust me. First wine, they listen to me. Second wine, they listen to me. Third wine, little bit. But fourth, they keep on talking. Just say, I have a special bell. I need to ring the bell. Dang, dang, dang. They, you know, that's me. Ladies and gentlemen, I just forget to tell you. If you have any kind of functions home, you know, any kind of functions, you know, I just give you a free tip. No bartender will give you. No, somebody else will give you. You can bring the champagne. You know, use the mojito syrup. Like in one glass, maybe I can say measurement. You can see till here you put the mojito. Okay, it's a concentrate, and then you put the champagne. Okay, and with the mint leaf. Give to your guest. The guest will be very impressed. It's a refreshing drink. It's a mojito. Yeah. Just take it this much, like, put the champagne. Don't mix it, otherwise everything will be tsunami there. Okay? Yeah. If I tell someone, to mix it, they start mixing the champagne, it will be tsunami. If you really want to impress someone in your house with a glass of champagne, don't give them champagne. Give them something very refreshing drink. With a glass of this champagne. Use this much, like maybe a 130 ml of mojito, and then fill it up with the champagne with the mint leaf on top. Give it to a guest. The guest will be very happy, very impressive. It's a very, very good drink. Yeah. It's a concentrate. You get it in Tetra Pak anywhere in the malls or Mall Mart or Go anywhere. So you get it. It's a kind of a drink, like to welcome the guests. And they will ask you what you make, how you make. Don't share that one. Tell them I will charge you. So, ladies and gentlemen, like it's a very smooth texture when you go with the cheese as the Merlot. Nothing to mention about Merlot because Merlot, everybody love Merlot.
Sideways.
Yeah. You can finish that one slowly.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it. But whatever my sister wants to drink, which is usually a lot.
I think they make it. We've done this one few things at the times, and they always serve this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, sir.
So I understand. Are you saying add some?
How far is Columbia from the Wilmington Valley?
Which valley, sir?
The Wilmington Valley up in Washington, how far are they? Pretty close?
That's really, I never been over there, so I can't tell you about how far it is. But sometime we, you can enjoy. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we go with a little bit tricky. One wine will give you two different kind of flavors. Okay, so we call about the Colombian. Okay, no, sorry, it's done already. Sorry.
Yeah. Cabernet.
Coal Creek, Chateau Saint Michel, Cabernet, full body wine. Coming from the Cascade Mountain. The Cascade, it's right on top. As I told you, when the weather is upside down, all the minerals flow from the mountain, they come on the back to the wine. Fire on the other side. I just know, ma'am told me it's nearby. That was a good point. Yeah, volcanoes and everything. The fires, they've been all the ashes to the winery. So when we say tobacco flavor, it's not we put tobacco inside. It's about the fire on the other side. And it helps your winery to give one of the best grapes and what kind of temperature it is. So now we go with the tricky. Please take a sip. Take a sip. And try the cheese called
Grana or Parmigiano Reggiano.
Parmigiana. Parmigiana. Take a sip. Don't finish. And now, ladies and gentlemen, take a sip again and use this chocolate frankly. It's homemade over here. I know it's a chocolate, little bit what I'm talking something different, but take a bite with the chocolate.
Shipmate.
Make them here.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now it will be spicy and little tobacco flavor. You will find it with the same wine, with two different kind of things. You get two different tastes. Little spicy and tobacco. Did you find it out? Two different tastes. Two different tastes with one wine. With the cheese, it tastes different, and with the chocolate, it tastes different. So there was a difference between the cheese and the chocolate with the same wine. With the cheese, you find like berries, dark fruits. But once you go with the cherry, with the chocolate, it automatically converts a little bit spicy and tobacco flavor. Yeah. If you want to try with the same other thing with the other wine, you will not find the same flavor. What do you get with this and this? It's in 100%. It's in 100% Cabernet. Normally, Cabernet is used by two grapes. Two grapes are there to create a beautiful Cabernet. Even with if you go to a Napa Valley, the one of the famous, which is Camus, have a three grapes. Have a three grapes. It's a percentage, 78 and something. Then they have a 8% and 10%. I think 78 is Cabernet, and then they have a Shiraz, and one more is there. I think it's Petit Fora, something like that. Yeah. To create that beautiful wine. But this one, it's 100% Cabernet.
It's good.
Now you can finish the grapes also. You can enjoy with the fruits, you can find everything.
It was just for fun, huh?
Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions?
How many bottles are you gonna leave?
I'm alcoholic from 21. You don't challenge me while drinking. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, any questions? Anybody else? So, before I proceed to another class, thank you so much for joining for this short period. I hope everybody enjoy. It's all about your experience. I told you I will not talk too much. I will take your experience your side. As you've been part of my class, so I will give you a certificate. So you can put it on the Facebook or Instagram, or you can board it up, wherever you want. It's all yours. So Tina will be giving you a certificate for the wine. It's changing the latitude. Wine tasting. Here we go.
Then I ordered another.
All right, so the wine tasting was pretty good. Not quite as good as the vineyards we visited in Italy last September. But hey, it was a good time. Got to taste 5 different ones. Can't complain. Came back from the wine tasting. Look at that. Got a new friend. Mr. Elephant. How you been today? Good? Excellent. Thanks for looking out for the room. Also gave me this fancy certificate for doing wine tasting. Can't beat that. We'll hang that up. So, little lady's still doing the sea glass. I'm going to drop off some stuff. Head out, get in the trouble for a little bit. I think she's got about 45 minutes left, so we'll check back in with you when she gets done.